poquito de lo que sucede backstage con Lothar Matthäus. Lothar, how are you? Good morning.
Fine. Hey,
welcome.
Good morning. Yes, in Germany, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're right.
We
You're
have
right.
9 hours time difference.
Yeah, I love Germany. I've been there
Yes.
at the stadiums at different cities, and it's so peaceful. Everything is so organized. But I love the fans.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fans? Because on this side of the world, some of the fans, crazy fans, if I can say that, believe that in Germany, everything is kind of calm, no intention, no passion.
I have passion, and we have the same good atmosphere, but different than in Mexico, different than in the South European countries or American countries. But we have always a good atmosphere in the stadium. The stadium is sold out, and for us, it's more a family entertainment. It's not only for the men; it's the same for children, and you can feel safe. And I think this is the most important thing, to go with your kids in the stadium and you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And we have another countries all over the world, and you have to be afraid something can be happen. And I think this is not the part of football. The football we have to enjoy, and everybody has to enjoy. Kids, women, family, really fans. And this is nice in Germany. We have always a good atmosphere, and you can watch the game. The stadium mostly sold out.
Y bueno, le preguntaba a Lothar la situación de los aficionados, ¿no? Que de repente se habla de que son un poco fríos. Nosotros hemos vivido la experiencia, y dice que la situación es que buscan ellos que sea algo más familiar, que no solamente los hombres se diviertan, sino también las familias, los niños, las mujeres. Es un evento familiar el que se vive en cada estadio de la Bundesliga. Obviamente el ambiente es impresionante. Tell us about what you're doing about BB Legends.
Yes, we like to present the German Bundesliga in the world. Last year I was in Singapore, in Kuala Lumpur. This year I am coming to the west part. Today, Los Angeles. This afternoon we have a flight to Buenos Aires, and we stay another 2 days in Buenos Aires. We have a weekly game day in Germany on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we like to present our football in the world, because I think it's nice, and we have to go out from Germany. The people don't like to come to Germany and watch a game. We have to present our football around the world, and I think this is a nice story. And today we have a nice game here with Augsburg against Mainz. Later is playing Berlin against Schalke. Yesterday I was by Fox Sport in another studio. We was commentate the game Bayern Munich against Ingolstadt, and it's so beautiful to see the people. They're happy, they're full of the football, and they like Bundesliga.
Yeah, bueno, le preguntaba acerca de este proyecto de BB Legends. Como ven, John Laguna ya llegó.
My first club in Germany, Borussia Mönchengladbach.
The Fallen Elf.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The only Borussia.
Only Borussia.
Nos platicaba un poquito Lothar de la situación de promover la Bundesliga. De aquí se va a ir a Argentina. Estuvo ayer en otros estudios comentando otros partidos. Pásate, John, vente para acá. Entonces la idea es promover la Bundesliga, llevarla a otros países, que la gente la conozca más, con leyendas como él. Estuvo en Singapur y estuvo acá, va a viajar de nuevo a Argentina. He's John Laguna. He's a commentator. But we always... do you like that? You like the tie?
It's still my favorite club in Germany.
Oh, really?
Yes.
More than Bayern Munich?
Yes, because I was a kid, 50 years ago, and I was support always this club. Bayern Munich was a big concurrence in the 70s with Beckenbauer against Netzer. And I support Borussia Mönchengladbach. And I played the first 5 years in my professional career for my favorite club when I was a child. It was a big pleasure. Bayern Munich, best club. You go to Bayern Munich when you get the chance, because with Bayern Munich you have the guarantee you win titles.
Bueno, nos platica de su primer amor, por decirlo de alguna manera, el Borussia Mönchengladbach, que fue cuando comenzó a jugar de niño. Después se fue a Bayern Múnich, pero dice que para jugar en Bayern Múnich tienes que ganar títulos. Es el club más grande de Alemania, pero la responsabilidad es diferente, y siempre es como jugador agradable el jugar en el equipo de tus amores, ¿no? We were joking about your last name yesterday. We don't know how to pronounce
What is it?
So you have to teach us how to pronounce Lothar. Is it Matthews? Is it Matthäus?
Matthäus, right?
Matthäus.
Yes,
I was
yes,
right, you see?
yes, yes,
You
right.
say Matthews. You say Matthews. I said Matthäus.
Yeah, Matthäus is Italian, because in Italy you don't speak the umlaut, the 2 points on the A.
Okay.
Yeah, when you have the Matthäus without these points, then it's Matthäus.
Matthäus.
Yes, and in Italy you don't speak these points on the top.
Right.
It's the same. I was playing in Inter with Jürgen Klinsmann, the national coach of the White Sox.
The USA, yeah.
And in Italy it was Jürgen, no Jürgen. This is the difference. And my normal, in Germany, we are talking, or telling my name, Matthäus.
Matthäus, ok.
Mateo.
You was right, you was right.
I was right. Yes.
Yes.
Yo tenía la razón de la...
He said Matthews.
No, Matthäus.
It was me.
What is
Matthäus.
Matthäus, yes.
Matthäus.
Perfect.
Italian.
We understand each other between
Yes.
former players,
Yes,
so I was
absolutely.
right. I was right.
Yes, and he was standing always in the corner. He never played football. Never.
That's right.
That's right, huh?
That's
You
right.
can see it.
Oye, me mató, cabrón. I gotta bring the flag and everything.
I like the die, I like the die.
No sé si tengamos algunas preguntas de la gente ya.
Julio is asking, would you ever consider coaching the Mexican national team?
Oh, this is a big pleasure for everybody because Mexican football, it's amazing. It's like a religion in Mexico, and I like the Mexican people. I was many times in Mexico. I have nice experience in Mexico, and I think when they call me, maybe I'm ready to go back to the bench.
Oh, really?
Yes, because Mexico, you have
But
so many quality players, and they like football. They really support you. But sure, you have to make the results, like everywhere all over the world.
But let me ask you this. Okay, it's about the players, the quality of the players, but what about the organization? This is one of the things
For
that
this,
we...
you need a German coach to be better organized.
But off the field,
Yeah, off the field
Off the field.
and around.
because that's the hardest part.
Yeah, this is the hardest part. Today, you're not only coach to make a training session with your players. You have a lot of another jobs when you're the coach.
So you're a manager. You
yeah, you
control
have to
everything.
manage this.
That's
Yes,
the way
it's
you
more.
will do
It's
it.
more. You're more manager. You're more psychologue for the players. Yes, you cannot say make a run, make a shoot like 30 years ago. Today, you have to talk with the player. You have to care about the player. You have to hug the player. You have to love the player, and you have to organize them.
You have to spoil the player.
Yes,
A
exactly.
little bit. A little bit.
So let me ask you, Lothar, what is the success of the German soccer, football? What do you think is a success?
Yes,
Why have you guys been so successful?
I think the first thing is you have to love your sport. You have to play with passion. And then how you told before, we are always very good organized and we believe till the end ourselves.
Now, it's a situation that is happening lately. Young German players going overseas. But not just young German players, but talented, like Sané, just to say a number.
But this is 1 of 100. Yes?
Exactly.
And we can lose this player when they like to go in an early age, in a young age, to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, we cannot stop them. They can go. But we invest the money in the academies and we build another young players. And you can see at the middle age of many teams in the Bundesliga is under 25. And this means we have a lot of young talents. And you can see the German national team and the Olympic team that was going in the final, that was playing against Mexico in the first round.
Pregunta.
But we have always a good generation because the federation and the clubs with the academies, they work very well together. And for this, I'm not afraid we don't have any more the results like in the last year in the future. I'm sure we have still good results in the future too.
Bueno, le preguntaba un poquito de las academias y nos explicaba la situación de que los equipos en Alemania invierten en las academias, por eso hay tantos jugadores jóvenes, no están preocupados de no tener algún nombre o alguna estrella tan importante, porque siempre hay jugadores jóvenes, los equipos y las academias trabajan muy bien para obviamente conseguir buenos resultados. ¿Hay otra pregunta?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of questions, so I'm going to combine one. Who do you think is going to be the champions of the Bundesliga and of the Champions League this year? What teams?
Of course, question I have the same answer. Bayern Munich is in the German Championship the favorite, and for me the biggest favorite to win the Champions League title because they had still the team from the last year plus 2 excellent new players with Mats Hummels, the German central defender, and with Sanchez from Portugal, the European. He's a very good player. He's 19, 20 years old, and he brings everything in the game. And believe me, when you follow the European Championship 3 months ago in France, he come in the team and he changed the Portugal style.
Agree.
He
Totally
was
agree.
a key player for Portugal with 20 years, and he's now a player by Bayern Munich. Excellent deal. Then we have Arturo Vidal,
Yes.
for me one of the best midfielder in the world because he's a box-to-box player. He's working very hard in the defense, good tacklings, good body language, and then he can score in important games. We speak always about Manuel Neuer. We speak about Lewandowski. We speak about Ribéry. We speak about Alonso. No, these 2 players can make the difference in the future.
Bayern Múnich para Bundesliga, Bayern Múnich para la Champions, y habla de Renato Sánchez y de Arturo Vidal, que son los dos jugadores más importantes o los jugadores claves en el engranaje del equipo. No Lewandowski, no Ribéry, que son importantes.
We have this player too.
Yeah.
But we miss this style of players like Vidal and Sanchez.
The muscle.
The muscle, yeah, the
muscle.
power.
The enforcer.
So,
In the games against Atletico Madrid, you need players like this. You cannot play only tiki-taka like under Guardiola. You have to fight, yes, because the team of Simeone is looking for the conduct.
Yes.
Yeah, it's provocate you. But these two, nobody can provocate them. They provocate than others.
Lothar, Dortmund. I love Dortmund.
It's a new team in this year because Dortmund lost 3 key players: Mkhitaryan, Gündogan, and Hummels. And now they bought 5, 6 very good young talented players.
Yes.
But this need time to bring these players in the new team. They are really good, talented, but I am sure they cannot be concurrent to Bayern Munich in this season.
They're following up on that. They're asking, which is what team, what players would you choose for your 11 best players?
Sanchez, Vidal, these are my players. Messi, we don't have to talk about his quality. We don't have to talk about the quality of Ronaldo. They're excellent players. They give the football so much in the last 10 years. Why they dominate? Yeah, but in the future we have another players, and Bayern Munich has a lot of good players. The same like Real Madrid. Toni Kroos from Germany is a very good player for Real Madrid too. But sure, Ronaldo, you have Bale, you have so many good players all over the world. But I like players who, like myself, when they're playing from the box to the box, they're not waiting only to the ball here or not only defending. They give the team so many things in the defense and the offense. And for this, I like a player like Vidal and Sanchez.
Just talking about this, what do you think about the situation of Bastian and Man United? Do you think they handle it well?
It's a pity for him, but it's a normal way because Mourinho has to think about the result, and he has his system. He's an experienced player. He's maybe for many people a strange coach, but I like him very much because he's clean to the player. And when you speak with a player who was training under him, they speak only nice about him. He is clean and straight, and he say clean. I don't need Bastian Schweinsteiger in my team because I have another better players in this position. Clean.
Normal.
It's
Straight.
normal. Yeah. Sorry. This. What
It's the word. It's a soccer.
Yeah, it's better somebody is talking clean with me before he's pushing me step by step away.
Bueno, le preguntaba acerca de la situación de Bastian y dice que a él le gusta la situación de Mourinho porque es directo con los jugadores, porque no miente, porque desde un inicio le dijo cómo iba a ser y que él prefiere eso a que a poco lo vayan relegando.
Pero este siempre mata a Mourinho.
like
El hecho que
Mourinho,
Mourinho, I like Mourinho.
I don't know him personally, but I don't
know
like
him
his
personally,
tactics.
but we have a nice story. Mourinho, when he was a coach by Porto and he played the first year with FC Porto Champions League, he won.
Yes.
But the first game was against Partizan Belgrade, and I was coaching Partizan Belgrade. This was the first Champions League game for Mourinho like a coach and for me at the same time, same day.
Wow.
We played against each other.
You
But
beat him, of course.
No, we played 1-1, and he won the
okay.
Champions League, and we going out with Partizan Belgrade in the first group. But it's a nice story, Mourinho and me, 12 years ago. On the same time, and you see his career and my career. I am sitting now here like a presenter for the German football, and he is a coach in Manchester United. This is a story. And I am happy for him.
That's good. That's good.
Can you give us your opinion about Marco Fabián and Chicharito?
What we can tell, they are present the Mexican football very well, especially Chicharito. Last season he was one of the top scorers in the German Bundesliga, and I feel happiness in his body language. I feel happiness in the face because he is an important player in Man U and in Real Madrid. He was not an important player for the club. He was a player from many, but in Leverkusen he's a key player, and he feel it. Leverkusen like him, Leverkusen need him, and he is happy with Leverkusen. Fabian is another player. My friend Armin Fee, the ex-coach from Eintracht Frankfurt, bring him to Germany. And then Bundesliga is a different style to play football like in Mexico.
Yes,
and
more
he
physical.
has to find himself. But I think now after 6-7 rounds, yesterday he scored
Yes.
the winning goal against Chicharito with Leverkusen. Chicharito scored 2 and he missed a penalty. But we are very, very happy to have this Mexican player in the Bundesliga because the Mexican football fans, watching now the German football more.
That's true.
Who's the best player you faced
When?
when you were playing?
Oh, we speak about Maradona. We have to speak about Maradona. He was fantastic in the end of 80s, beginning of 90s, what he was doing for the football, especially in the World Cup 86. This was his World Cup, and he was the best player in the world in this moment. Fantastic player, and it's the same like a person. The people can write about him everything. I tell you, when you met him personality, he's a great guy.
Well, he mentioned the same thing about you. He said Lothar Matthäus was the
This is a deal between me and
Matthäus.
Matthäus, yes.
Matthäus.
You're right, you're absolutely right.
It's just I'm speaking English, so I have to pronounce it differently.
Or Italian, Matthäus, no problem. I
Well, he
understand.
said that. He mentioned the same thing about you. He was the hardest player I play against. Is that a nice compliment from one of the biggest?
This is
soccer
our
players?
agreement between him and me. We have agreement. He's talking nice about me, and I talk nice about
Pusieron de acuerdo.
Okay.
This is sure great compliment from the greatest.
Lothar, no español?
No,
No?
I understand a little bit because I was playing 4 years in Inter Milano, and it's a sister language, but I don't have practice anymore because I live in Germany, in Hungary. I live in Hungary. I have residence in Hungary, in Budapest, but I travel every week 2 times to Germany for my job. And for this, when you don't have practice, you lose language. But I have to live a little bit in the country, and then the language is coming back. And for this, sorry, I don't
That's
understand
okay.
Spanish maybe like 20 years ago.
Very good. You think you should have lost
But
it?
when I am the Mexican national coach, I have to improve.
Just if you need an assistant coach, I'm
you
available.
Can,
Yes.
you're ready for the team,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
ready to translate.
Of course, I will do that.
You have to translate through, not.
I'll do press.
I
I'll do
will,
press.
I will.
I'll do press. Don't I look
Estamos
like
tirando aquí el currículum por si.
Don't I look like
por si-
Mertesacker? Don't I look like Mertesacker? Like a
You?
defensive nose?
Oh, you looks better than him.
¿Alguna otra
One
pregunta?
last question: Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi?
In the last 10 years, Messi. I like more his style, but it's not fair against Ronaldo because what he was doing for the football, it's the same as Messi. It's the same when you ask now Maradona or Matthäus or Pele or Beckenbauer. Great football player. They give us so many nice games, nice hours, nice moments. Messi, and for me, Messi and Ronaldo, but when I have to tell only one name, I prefer the style of Messi.
You were in '98. I'm sorry, you were in '98 in the World Cup against Mexico.
Yes, we won 2-1.
Yes, I know. I know. You think Mexico should have won?
They had the chance to win, but they have to score.
Yeah.
When they forgot to score after they won the first goal, the second goal.
Luis Hernandez had the second one.
And you know the Germans comes always back in one way.
I know. Why?
That's true.
Why is it?
I told you before, we
Because we
believe
believe-
ourselves till the last moment, and I think we was not the better team, but we was maybe believing more ourselves, and we was more concentrated and focused to really like to win this game in the 90 minutes. And we score on the end of the
Yes.
Yeah.
Bierhoff.
couple of minutes before the
Yeah.
final
Yes.
whistle.
I still
Sorry for
remember.
Mexico.
I still remember.
I played 2 times against Mexico in the World Cup. 86, we won in Monterrey with
Right,
penalties.
yes, I remember
Last moment.
I
and the
remember
same
that too.
12 years later, last moment.
You think that's
And this we have to change in the national team.
that's what I'm at.
Yeah.
That was my next question. You think Mexican soccer players lack that part of
Yeah.
mental aspect?
Yes, but sometimes they like themselves too much. They have to work for the team, not for themselves, and not
Okay.
for the camera. They have to work for the team, and then they can celebrate together. And maybe they give up a little bit too early, or they think, oh, now it's 1-0 for us, I can make my show, my private show. And this is not the best. Yeah? They have to work together, because I know the Mexican player. Talented, they won the Olympic Games 4 years ago.
Yes.
Yes, they have always good results. Not now with a 7-0 against Chile, but till this moment they played well. But why they lost 7-0? You can lose against Chile. Chile has a very good team.
Yes.
But not 7-0. They give up. No,
Yeah.
then you have to play with discipline minimum, and you have to give the best, and don't feel shame after the game with 7-0. This is shame.
See,
When
I agree.
when they lose 2-0 or 3-1,
Then you stop it.
you can say it's okay. Chile has a good team, good players. We played with 1 player less. I think this was a red card in the game or not?
No.
No? They played
We
finished
know
with
that.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
They should
They
have.
gave up.
They
More-
You're right.
give-
They gave up.
give
They gave up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
They gave
this
up.
is not allowed. This is not allowed. You have to, because you want the full salary, then you have to give 90 minutes full power.
One last one, Lothar. Same thing with Brazil, the 7-1 in the World Cup.
Yes.
What's happening with Brazil, do you think?
I didn't slept not good the night before, and later didn't slept not so good too. I didn't know. This was for me. I was in Rio de Janeiro. I was in a Curascaria. I was watching the game. Televisions everywhere. 500-600 people around. We was one table German. The rest was Brazilian. And I was watching like here. The television was close to me. Goal for Germany. Goal for Germany. I said, what's going on? This is a movie. This is a movie. This is not realistic.
I'm dreaming.
But this was really a dream, and I was shocked for myself.
Wow.
I didn't understand what's going on. But football has the stories too.
They gave up to
Yeah.
Brazil.
They
They
give-
gave,
they give
like
up.
Mexico. They
Yeah,
gave up.
but the Brazilian, I had this feeling they get too much pressure from the country, from the fans, from the newspaper, and good for Germany, very good for Germany. Brazil didn't have a good day in this moment, but sure was really not a good story for the Brazilian football.
What team do you enjoy watching right now? You
Oh,
say, I'm going to watch this episode. I enjoy watching this.
Just gonna sit and have a beer.
Yes,
Enjoy. You guys drink beer a lot. So.
Yes, now the new style of Bayern Munich with Ancelotti, I prefer more than the style what Bayern Munich played under Guardiola.
You guys don't like Guardiola, do you?
We like him. He make a good job, and but the style of football. You go in the stadium, and by Bayern Munich, and you saw every week the same game. 80% ball position, tiki taka, tiki taka. But Bayern Munich didn't have Messi. Messi makes a difference, and Barcelona, Guardiola had the luck to have Messi in the team. Bayern Munich style is a different style. In Germany, we like to see they are going in there attacking fast as possible. With Guardiola was always the ball position. Yeah, we have to keep the ball, the passes, and when we have the chance to play ahead, and it's maybe a little bit risk, we have to keep the ball. And this is not our style of football. Yeah, we like to see the attraction of the football, the speed of the football, and for this the Bundesliga is so interesting because each team is looking first forward. And Guardiola make a great job in Bayern Munich. He won 3 German championship. He won 2 German cups. He was going 3 times in the semi-final in the Champions League. He make a good job. But I prefer more the style of Ancelotti now, or before from Jupp Heynckes, who was before Guardiola the coach of Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has a great team. I like the style. Yes, and yes, Arsenal London has the same nice style. He play very fast. It's okay. Many good teams all over the world, but I think I like style what is playing Bayern Munich in the moment.
More direct.
Perfect.
More
Any last message, Lothar, for our followers?
What?
Any last message that you want to say to our followers before we
The
sign off?
Mexican guys?
It's
Everyone.
It's everybody.
It's all over the world, huh?
Yeah.
No, I think football is the nicest sport in the world for me. Yeah? And we have to follow the football, we have to understand the football, and we have to support our team. And in good time and in bad time. Because you cannot win all the time. You have to understand football is
Almost.
it's a sport. Sometimes you have to lose to
Perfect.
understand the sport.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias.